Howdy folks, my name is Lanso90 and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program, where we don't have quite enough fuel to land on the moon. We need more efficient engines is what we need. Hopefully we'll get those with this science return that we're about to do. Also, I'm not 1,000,000% confident in our supplies here, actually. In fact, I almost don't want to wait to get to our periaps here because that's some time. Okay, I'm waiting anyway, it seems. Okay, this is probably good enough. I think just pointing retrograde and slowing down is the way to go, right? Although we might get caught by the moon if I slow down. I think so. Just worried. It's gonna take 2 hours to get here. Oh god. Oh god, the wastewater. It's scary. I could try. There's the Agena docking target. I think it has some supplies on it. Don't have a dock on it, but I could put a Kerbal in it and reduce our need. I guess it's because we have 2 Kerbals that things are a little crazy right now. We might be able to reduce our speed now. I'm just worried about getting caught in the mud. I think that happens if you oh god, the auto warp. It's so scary. Please auto warp, don't do this to me. Perform the spacewalk in orbit of the mun. Okay. Escape the gravitational influence of the mun. We've done that before, just not with people. Okay. Can I slow down without just like getting stuck in the mud? I also do it without running out of fuel. I'm pretty sure there's actually a lot of delta V in this sector. I feel like that's lying though. I don't know if I want to slow down to this point. We can overwrite quick save 3. Well, quick save 4 will do, I suppose. I'm just not sure if I want to slow down till I'm going into the atmosphere here, or if I just want to use some of my own delta V while I'm... I guess I could get into the atmosphere and still also burn. Oh no, that's kind of dangerous. I think we need to slow down. I think a lot, so... I think it really matters where we start burning here. It's gonna be all the same anyway. Goodbye this stage. This stage just plows through fuel. It's got to be because there's 2 engines, right? There's still fuel in the next stage anyway. Sorts of encounters with the mun going on. Okay, if I leave you behind, we're losing that science, though. Jabba-die! Because Bob can't grab this extra science that's in here because he already has a set of it, right? Is there even any? There's some stuff in here. Or actually, that's Valentina. Hi, Valentina. Very concerned about UAing you because there's going to be phantom forces acting on the vehicle that shouldn't even be there. Yeah, see how the vehicle's starting to rotate a little bit. there's anything else here, though. Ooh. Wait. You two in the same container? Where are you? Okay. I thought that just got turned off for some reason. Scary. Delete this maneuver node. Just. Oh, we haven't. Goodbye, science stage. You served us well, kinda. Not really, because your engine was incredibly inefficient. I have fuel, right? We should use the fuel. The only problem is we're also like really in trouble here. Over the hell. Override quick save 1. Like, this might take too long to get back. It's a day. And we can force speed. But let's just see. I've had this exact situation happen before. It was very tricky to get back. So I can pretty much guarantee we're probably going to have to reload. As you can see, they're maxed out. I don't know how long they can go. They're alive. I don't know how long they can go. If I could just dump it, that'd be great, but like, there's a way. And that's the other reason why, like, should I just go into the atmosphere to start instead of trying to bring this down? Because they don't really have time to do more orbits, right? They kind of got to get to the surface, like right here, right now. But I think they'll die if we do that because it's too much speed. But I can do this. What the frick? These are like the most efficient engines ever invented. Maybe I should use those on my other stage. Now, I can't use all of it because this isn't in the atmosphere, obviously. I mean, actually, I might be able to use all of it because turns out this is actually really efficient. Wow, okay. Turned the lights off, by the way, because we're starting to run out of power. I like having the lights on, but they cut into the power more than you would think. Actually, we've brought our periaps into the atmosphere. Technically, we would re-enter. Okay, I'm not going to use any more because I think we need to burn somewhere else. I have no idea how much longer they can last. And we can get them home faster. It's just gonna It'd be a very aggressive burn and then a very aggressive re-entry from the moon. But I've done it before because I've had this exact same thing happen. So, hey, we wouldn't have been able to land anyway, even if we had tried. Now, this is close enough to Kerbin that I don't think we need to be too careful. We're just going to do a good old 38,000. There's an argument to be made to maybe save that stage for some fuel use. But I'm not going to do it. Just going to send it. All right. You're all quite familiar with this part now. I think we're going to land on the opposite side of the planet again, though. Annoying, but the stupid trajectories mod never was working either. I think I uninstalled it. Yeah, I uninstalled it because it was like not useful. Wish it would just work. It might be aggressive enough that we'll maybe land on like a quarter of the planet away. All right, we are in the dark. We might as well track our solar panels and pray that we're not top heavy like last time. No, we're coming in early gentle, so we should be okay. See my space probe. All right, Valentina. Show me that you're better than Jeb. Don't let this vessel flip mid-return. And both of you need to not die from carbon dioxide poisoning. I think there's a vent that we can buy where we can vent stuff out. Like, why don't we get a vent and like slap it on here and just vent the waste stuff? It would be more ideal. All right. So it's a pretty aggressive return. It's not our highest speed return. It's a light spacecraft, so it should do a little better. Doesn't mean it won't get scary, though. Come on, Valentina. Keep it in target. Ooh, I hate the camera flip every time. Yeah, we ain't going back up. I can tell you that much. I think our heat gauges should be working now, but I don't really have a way to know. Good news is there should be a ton of science on this dang thing. And Bob's going to give it all a 5% bonus. Pretty dope. About to hit the thick stuff, so I don't want to time accelerate. If we can land somewhere with some new science, that would also be nice. Never seem to land on the day side, huh? Really getting into the hard deceleration part. See those G-forces climbing. Keep us on target, Valentina. This is where it usually starts to flip. Was like when it's getting calm is when it seems to have the most issues, which is weird, but I think we're gonna be okay though. Looks like we're gonna hit no, we're gonna hit the ocean again. More likely than not anyway, but yeet. What the frick? Dear God. Okay. It's not how heat shields are supposed to work, but okay. For some reason, the heat shield, I guess it makes sense from a game standpoint. The heat shield has like super high. There's a term for it, but it's very aerodynamic. It absorbs a lot of air, which isn't really how they work in real life. Those are not on kilter, by the way. In real life, they're just, this would be just as aerodynamic as the shell would be. Sort of, kind of, not really, but mostly the same. But in here, it's because it's meant to like slow you down. They gave it extra slowing down juice. The problem is because it has extra slowing down juice, once it's separated, it has more resistance to air than your vehicle does, so it gets flown upwards into you, or rather you fly into it. So you kind of got to like point off kilter and then send it. But if you ever watch like one of those Mars landing videos, granted Kerbals based on Earth, not Mars, but on Mars the thing, it shoots out ahead of you, and because it's super heavy, it's just like a rock, and it hits the ground way before you do if you've deployed your parachutes, which I did. I deployed my parachutes as I got rid of it on purpose for that very reason. Anyway. And 0.2 light to run these things. 0.2 light or 0.2 power a second. Nothing turned those lights on though. It's funny that Bob's like super squished into this little container. It just doesn't make sense when it's like when it's bigger than this, because it's not 2 times bigger. It's not the next stage up of size. It's just a little bit bigger. And there's no like vehicle size category of that size, unless you're using tweak scale, as we are. I think there's anything to get here, right? We've been in the water a million times. It's auto-saving pretty often. World's first milestone. We return home from the flyby of the moon. Contract? Excuse me? That's annoying. I don't want to do it again, man. I don't want to go back and load it and get into orbit and then... I hate my life. Why wouldn't that count, man? I know why it didn't count. We didn't go into orbit. Because we knew we weren't going to have enough time, we just slingshotted around it. But, man, give me an achievement for slingshotting around it, because that's what we did in real life before we did the landing, you know? We just slingshotted around it. And so now I think it was 8 that slingshotted around it and 10 that went in an orbit around it and came back. But that's a lot of friggin' science, though, for not actually landing on it. 2 XP gained. Didn't level them up, I think. Stand. First Kerbal to gain 0 atmosphere around the Mun. For entering the sphere of influence of the Mun. Are they level 2? No. Unfortunately. I don't think they ever gave like the courage and stupidity things values. Like I don't think it does anything. I think that's just like how they react to what's going on. I think courage being high makes it so they have the flat face, no reaction. Low courage makes them so they panic. Like I think it's Bob that panics. And then high stupidity makes it so they're very happy. And low stupidity makes it so they're not happy. I believe that's how that all works. All right, we have stuff. My stuff. So this is what we need. These are some like really efficient mid-size engines that'll save us. And honestly, I'm like, why don't we just go like one more step? But no, I don't think we need to. What size are you? You're a 1 meter part? What's this? A 1 meter part. I guess that's the bigger one, right? This is the 2 meter size one. And then these are proper skipper mainsail. They're also known as a big chungus, the bobcat. 10. Those are tempting. Advanced fuel systems. I think these are the big size 2 tanks. Bigger fairings, bigger decouplers, grabbing units. Landing feet are just like so tertiary. Light duty rotor. What do you do? There's a lot of stuff I just like don't know what it does. Eventually I want to do rovers and stuff, but then we want these for ferrying passengers around. Let's get the better SAS for sure. I definitely want it. And even the large one is pretty tempting. The Mark II command pod. It's the one size larger. Well, it might not even be one size larger. It might be still normal sized. I don't know, actually. Space exploration gives us the better ladder. Life support, but they're like just bigger life supports. Batteries, larger battery. We definitely want the nuclear engine once we're going interplanetary. The nuclear engine helps a lot. Some like basic science experiments. Wonder if we can set something up on Kerbin just to generate some science. I don't know if it works though. Propidobidine. An even better SAS and everything's pretty nice for probes. Leaning towards this. Passengers to get money is always useful. Money. R. Heavier rocketry, though, is also pretty tempting. It's a hard choice. This is really good for probes to get this. This is really good for our money. Bigger command module also might, like one command pod Mark II might be better than one Mark 1. I have to find the Mark 1. And this, let's see. 0.7 plus 0.5, basically 0.12. I guess not, huh? No. So indecisive. I apologize. Next, like science. I don't know if we even have any more. There's all of this nuclear stuff, but it doesn't say it does anything. Well, that's there. Radioisotope generators. I'd grab the nuclear propulsion if it wasn't expensive. Okay, I think our best option is this. Well, not advanced fuel systems. Heavier rocketry, just because it gives us a little bit more engine choices, which seems to be our biggest issue. But we're all out of time for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.